age. And at average spending rates, that money runs out in less than 4 years. 4 years. After 40 years of working, this isn't a savings problem. People are saving. The problem is that they're following a system that looks like it's working, right up until the moment it isn't. There are 4 specific mistakes that silently destroy retirement plans. Not dramatic mistakes, quiet ones. The kind that feel fine while they're happening because everything looks normal on the surface. Most people don't realize they've made them until they're already 62, looking at a number that doesn't add up, and wondering what went wrong. I'm going to show you all 4, and what to do about each one, starting right now. Mistake 1. Saving in the wrong accounts. Most people save in standard bank accounts or general savings accounts because that's where their paycheck lands. It feels responsible. The money is there. The balance grows. The problem is the growth rate. A regular savings account pays somewhere between 0.5 and 1% annually. A retirement account invested in index funds has historically returned around 7% per year over 30-year periods. Here's what that gap actually costs you. $10,000 in a standard savings account for 30 years becomes roughly $11,600. That same $10,000 in a retirement account invested at 7% becomes $76,000. Same money, same 30 years, 6.5 times more just from where it lived. Most people don't realize this gap exists because both accounts go up. One just goes up almost imperceptibly slowly. Now, even if you fix where your money lives, mistake 2 will quietly work against everything you're building. Mistake 2. Ignoring inflation math. Here's the thing about retirement targets. Most people pick a number, 500,000, a million, and that number feels solid, real, achievable. But the number in your account today isn't the number you'll spend in retirement. At 3% average inflation, $500,000 today has the purchasing power of approximately $206,000 in 30 years. You didn't lose the money. Inflation just spent it for you, slowly, over 3 decades. And it did it without you noticing, because the account balance kept going up. This is why hitting your savings target isn't enough. Your target needs to account for what that money will actually buy, not what it buys today. Mistake 3. Surprises people the most, because it hides inside advice that sounds responsible. Mistake 3. No growth strategy. Saving without investing is just slow inflation. Your money exists, but it isn't working. And in retirement planning, money that isn't working is money that's quietly losing value every year. Here's the math on what growth actually does. $500 a month for 30 years, just saved in a regular account, $180,000. That same $500 invested at 7% annually, $566,000. At 10%, over $1 million. The amount contributed is almost the same. The difference is entirely whether the money was put to work or just stored. The most common version of this mistake is keeping money in a target date retirement fund that's too conservative for your age, or keeping it in cash inside a retirement account without realizing it's not actually invested. You open the account, you deposit the money, and you assume it's growing. But if you didn't select an investment inside the account, it might be sitting in cash earning almost nothing. Mistake 4. Starting too late. Every decade you wait costs you more than most people realize, not because of the money you don't put in, but because of the growth that money never generates. Let's make this concrete. $200 a month at 7% return. Start at 25, stop at 65. You end with $525,000. You contributed $96,000. Start at 35. $243,000. $48,000 contributed. Start at 45. $104,000. $24,000 contributed. The person who started at 25 contributed twice as much total money as the person who started at 45 and ended with 5 times more. That gap isn't willpower or discipline. That's just how compounding works. Time is the most powerful variable in retirement math, and it's the only one that can't be bought back later. So what do you actually do? The fix is simpler than most people expect. Fix 1. Use tax-advantaged accounts. If your employer offers a 401k, contribute at least enough to get the full match. That match is free money, and not taking it is the most expensive financial mistake most employees make. If you're self-employed or want an additional account, a Roth IRA lets your money grow tax-free. These accounts exist specifically to make retirement savings more efficient. Use them. Fix 2. Invest. Don't just save. Inside your retirement account, make sure your money is actually invested, not sitting in cash. Index funds are the simplest starting point. You don't need to pick individual stocks. You just need to own a broad slice of the market and let it grow over time. Apps like Binance make it possible to start with any amount while you build toward a more structured retirement account. Fix 3. Start today, not later. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Not next month when things feel more stable. Not when you have more money. Today. Because every month you wait is a month of compounding you can't recover. Here's where you land after this video. 4 mistakes. Wrong accounts. Ignoring inflation. No growth strategy. Starting too late. You now know all 4. And you know the fix for each one. Your action step this week is simple. Open your retirement account and check 2 things. First, is your money actually invested, or is it sitting in cash? Second, what is your current monthly contribution, and can you increase it by even 1%? That's it. 2 checks, 1 decision. If you want to go deeper on any of these topics, I cover retirement mechanics, investing basics, and wealth strategy every Tuesday and Friday. Subscribe if that's useful to you. I'll see you in the next one.